I'm actually in Dormagen, Germany at the Rhine River site and participating in a Rhine River cleanup action. And it's very interesting what I found here today. One example is an inline skater. By the way, also containing parts of the materials that Covestro is producing. Does not necessarily say that it is from Covestro, but we are producing similar materials. This is, I don't know, but it is metal coated with some ceramics. And I also found an old shower head. So it's quite interesting what you find here at the Rhine River. And that is just, I would say, a very distinctive collection about all the other things that I have found. So what is Covestro doing in this context is very simple. We try to find out how we can solve this problem on every angle. So already from the design phase, but also during the use phase and also the end of lifetime phase, because the idea is that in the end of the day, everything that we produce can be reused, use it as a raw material again. And that's, I think, the long-term vision. The Alliance to End Plastic Waste is a global initiative that brings different industry players along the value chain together, because we know that we only can solve this jointly across the industry, jointly with consumers, with waste management companies, consumer good companies, but also the raw material companies like we are. And that's why we joined the Alliance to End Plastic Waste. And we are funding and supporting projects that help us to solve this complex issue of waste management and to, in the end, have established a circular economy. And that is what the Alliance to End Plastic Waste tried to do, for example, by stopping plastics getting into the oceans. The Alliance to End Plastic Waste is unique because here, first time on a global scale, you have big, small, medium-sized corporations across the entire value chain who have one single goal, which is to make sure that plastic does not end up in the ocean, that plastic does not end up in landfill, and that plastic is seen as a really valuable source and raw material that can be over and over and over reused again, and therefore has far more impact on the environment than it had before. Well, this is what I found. It's just a small fraction of what I found, and to be very clear, this does not belong in the environment. And that's why so many people are here today. And that's also what we as Covestro support, to make sure that things like this do not end up in the environment.